Hi, Tony Fonati here, day two at the park. It's beautiful, it's green, it's square, it's round. I love parks. I remember that from childhood. One of the main things we did, I guess, back in the 60s, was there wasn't so much like Macca's or entertaining places for kids to go to. So we usually went to the park or the beach. And so whenever I get out and come to the park, I just totally love it. And I also love running as well. And, you know, I've noticed when I look back in my childhood that I was either doing rugby or I did basketball, I did track and field. So I did like fast sprint type activities. And I even had a nickname. It was Cardigan Bay, which is a name of a famous racehorse because I was pretty good for running, especially like a short sprint. And when we look at our life, when we look at what it is that we truly love, like what I just mentioned, I said I love running, so short sprints. So not everyone loves that. Some people love yoga, some people love walking up hills, but when you find what it is that you love, you're more likely to keep doing it. You're more likely to be consistent. And the reason why, whenever we look for what it is that we love doing, because it's congruent with who we are. And sometimes this is called values, knowing who we are, what it is that we love. And if you want to find out more about what it is that you love doing, just look at your life and look at what are the similar goals that you usually set each year. Like for me, I've always had goals around making money, relationships, getting fit. They're always there, the same goals. Writing great songs, writing great blogs or articles. So every year it's like that. So really, I'm just improving each year as I go on. So look at what it is that you have consistently set goals at. That will tell you. Look at what is it that you surround yourself with. Like if you were moving out of home, what is it you would take first? And you set up your room. What is it that you would set up? What is the things that you surround yourself with? These are clues to who you are. What is it that you talk about a lot? Look at me, I'm always talking about inspiration. Sometimes I talk about books, sometimes I talk about research. I don't really talk too much about small talk, but I enjoy it a little bit. But get me talking about anything to do with the mind, anything to do with growth, anything to do with the evolution of humanity, and I'm in. So find out what is it that you love talking about, what is it you love thinking about. You cannot avoid that. You cannot avoid what it is you think about, what is it you dream about, what is it you talk about, what is it you surround yourself with. These things are you. These are your clue. And the thing is, none of us is the same as anyone else. I'm a twin. I have a twin brother, but we are not the same. A lot of my family members are born in June. We have similar traits. We have similar mannerisms, but we have totally different values. So find out what it is that you would really love, who it is you are, and follow that and set all your goals around who you truly are. Me, I am a songwriter. I always will be. I started off as a poet, writing poetry. Didn't know anything about songwriting. The Beatles came along. I said yes, I would love to learn more about putting poems and music together. Then Bob Marley came along and he had a message. And I said yes, I would love to create a message with the lyrics and the poems that I've written and put that to music. And that is something I would spend all my time on. I would do it for free. That's how you know you love something. So find out what it is that you love, and then don't forget from yesterday, do your E.E.A.T. Get out there and exercise, because when you get out of bed and you go into the fresh air, it's a beautiful thing. And you do a little bit of exercise, and then you look at what you eat, pre-pack your meals, because we don't know what we're eating unless you're a calorie expert. You don't know what you're putting into. 1 year later, you say, where did this 5 kilos come from? Hey, it came from not being aware of how much food you're taking in. And then say your affirmations. If you don't like affirmation, it is okay. Maybe find one little short one, a simple one for you to do, and then be thankful and grateful, and that will keep you empowered. My voice is getting a little bit better. I have water, and talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.